Welcome to the Hollywood Garbage Dump Review, where today we're going to be looking at trailers for the movie Captain Marvel, coming out this evening at certain locations and then opening to wider release starting tomorrow, Thursday, March 7th. Captain Marvel stars Brie Larson as Captain Marvel, Jude Law, Samuel L. Jackson, and Ben Mendelsohn. Directed by Anna Bodden, Ryan Fleck. Captain Marvel comes with a costume that features an 8-pointed star, which we also noticed and discussed in our Shazam review. I'll put some links in the description that'll give you some history and background on the significance of the 8-pointed star and its relationship to the goddesses Ishtar, Venus, and Aphrodite, among others. So let's take a look at Marvel trailer number 2. It's 2 minutes and 18 seconds. We'll review the entire trailer. And then we'll take a look at just a part of the Superbowl trailer, 40 seconds long, but we're only going to review part of it. And then we'll take a look at the trailer, at least probably half of the trailer released about 22 hours ago, involving a scene from the movie where a character, Talos, fights Nick Fury. And so let's take a look. Obviously, this is not a movie review channel in the sense that we look at the movie in terms of its writing and directing and acting. We're looking to see if we can find garbage, trash, hidden symbolism and meaning that the producers of the movie or Hollywood or whomever is responsible embed in these films without telling the audience what they mean, without revealing the significance of the imagery, and they associate it with things that the audience may otherwise find positive, which is a form of subtle influence. So we need to know. We need to know if the movies we're paying to go see are using subliminal and or open imagery, but with vague meanings that not everyone understands, as a way to influence people through the other parts of the movie that they're watching. So you might find yourself applauding a scene where something takes place, but where the imagery that you don't recognize is highlighted in some way. So let's take a look and see what we find.
So, Skrulls are the bad guys. And you're a Kree, a race of noble warriors.
Heroes. Noble warrior heroes.
Okay, now as she walks into this area here where the ship is located, notice on her left, you get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pyramids show up. Now, as they enter this room, look at the wall, look at the diamonds. Look at those diamond patterns in the wall that we recognized also in our review of both Making Babies and Shazam, which show pyramids as above, so below, and then which can connect and make larger pyramids, both upper and lower, as well as the Freemasonic square and compass symbol. Now, you also have here these Egyptian obelisk images, which really is another as above, so below. You have the upper obelisk and the lower obelisk. And then above the upper obelisk, you have the lower part of the upper obelisk, again conveying the idea of as above, so below through the 2 pyramid points. Let's take a quick look back at that shot, because here you get, once more, in addition to the diamond pattern here back on the wall that you can clearly see, you get 5 8-pointed Ishtar stars.
Your life began the day it nearly ended. We found you with no memory.
Let's back that up just a second, because you'll notice here,
We made you.
let me go back to that prior scene. Look here on the bottom right. you've got one pyramid, two pyramids up right side up, and then over here you've got two upside down pyramids, almost offsetting these two right side up pyramids, as above, so below.
Memory. We made you one of us, so you could live.
And here, where they're talking about making her one of them, they use a hexagonal image as part of that force transfer or power upgrade, which is a way to honor or worship Saturn, which is also represented by the hexagon that you see on the clouds of the North Pole on Saturn. And that's what they're using here, and that's why they're using it. That's the association of the hexagonal shape.
Live longer, stronger, superior. You were reborn.
And just before she moves up there, notice that large pyramid on the side with two diamond eyes containing two pyramids, as above, so below.
I keep having these memories. Something in my past is the key to all of this.
You know how to fly this thing?
We'll see.
That's a yes or no question.
Yes.
Would you like to know what you really are?
I think I had a life here. What aren't you telling me?
Just want to point out again the prominence of the eight-pointed star, and you can see there's actually two here. You have the larger eight-pointed star, and then there's a smaller eight-pointed star inside it.
You've come a long way, but you're not as strong as you think. This war is just the beginning.
I'm not gonna fight your war. I'm gonna end it.
Just want to point out once again how important it is for them to feature this eight-pointed star, sighting it at the height of the scene and then letting it fade back behind Captain Marvel, essentially letting you know that behind her is Ishtar worship, or whatever other goddess or ancient representation they are using as part of it. But often it is a reference to Ishtar, Venus, or Aphrodite. Okay, so let's take a look at just part of the Superbowl ad that aired on February 3rd. There's just a couple items here I want to point out.
About to show these boys how we do it. You ready?
Higher, further, faster, baby.
Yes, babe.
Higher.
Look at the sides of her cockpit. Look at that diamond pattern again. I love that diamond pattern. Here it forms all kinds of pyramids. You have the as above, so below within the diamond, and then the square and compass as it goes past the side connecting points. All in that. Well, that must be why they love it, right? Because it communicates so much.
Further.
There it is again, the back walls. Diamond pattern. And those are really the only two items that I noted in this 40-second trailer. So now let me go to the most recent trailer, one of the most recent. They've dropped a couple, but I'm just going to take a look at one more, this trailer, or at least half of it, that shows a clip from the movie and a fight scene.
Was it something I said?
Okay, now let's notice here, he throws him just over the number 30. And there's the number 31 at his head.
Now, I don't...
Here we see 30, 31, 32.
really need these to see.
But they do kind of complete the look.
Okay, so now notice his head is right at the 32 point.
Don't you think?
Okay, see, she stands up right where there would be a 33. And we know that the number 33 has a lot of significance in Freemasonry. It's the highest level you can achieve, where you are illuminated to believe that Lucifer is actually the god of this world, according to some former Freemasons. But in either case, they set that scene up so that you would see that there's a significance with 33 right at the point where she's revealed, which is exactly at the 1 minute mark in this trailer. Now let's jump up just a little bit to the minute 41 mark. And this will be the last item I'm going to show. And so let's take a look at this scene. Okay, so look back at the those doors. Look at the pattern. I know that sometimes these windows can have some lines in them, but I'm not quite sure that's the design they typically have. If it is, then this could just be a coincidence that once again we get the diamond pattern. But these scenes are set up on purpose. Okay, they're chosen and constructed by directors who want to make sure that everything that they see is just right. So whether this is really how these doors are made or not, this fits with the other diamond, pyramid, as above, so below, Freemasonic square and compass imagery that we've seen repeatedly in these trailers, along with the hexagon as a reference to Saturn. So there's a lot more going on with these movies and with Captain Marvel specifically, because it doesn't matter if it's a movie about making babies, Shazam, or Captain Marvel. They all appear to be showing some of the same things. And it appears to be for the same nefarious reason.